Now, if you have seen this car on the road, you probably turned your head, because one thing's for sure, this car is a showstopper. Tonight on Autoworld, we ask the big question: what's so special about the special cars? Tonight, we take a look at the Range Rover Evoque. Once upon a time, someone would mention Land Rover, and the image that would come to mind was of a Defender 110 trudging through some African jungle. Well, those days are over. The latest Land Rover invention is this. Look at it. The lines, the eyes, the back, the front. The amazing design that took years and years of hands-on creation. Bold and sophisticated in design. A car that just 2 years back was a concept, but now it has come alive here on our Kenyan roads. Let's start the journey on why this car is special. The Evoque goes for a cool 11.5 million Kenyan shillings. Secondly, there are only 7 of these cars in Kenya and only 85,000 in the world. Actually, further shocking information goes on to say that if you want to buy this car today, you will have to wait for another 1 year to have it, because according to Land Rover, they are not just manufactured but created. So what makes it luxurious? First, this car does not come with keys like your standard car. Just like other luxurious cars, it comes with a smart key which controls your entry, ignition and exit. For example, if you want to get into the car, as long as you have the smart key in your pockets or purse, you can place your finger on the door and the car unlocks itself. When you get into the car, you can ignite the car by pressing the start and stop button. Soon after, the selector comes up with which you turn to drive, reverse or park. With a top speed of about 240 kph, the Evoque churns about 180 to 250 horsepower. The SUV's interior was designed by this lady. You know her, Victoria Beckham, as a queer reference to her world-famous husband David. Matt Hennessy, head of Land Rover training in sub-Saharan Africa, and I took the 2-litre diesel engine on the road. Our destination, the winding roads of the Karen suburb. When it comes to safety, the Evoque is well equipped. With 12 airbags, crumple zones and the all-disc braking system complemented by the latest generation of active electronic safety systems, this car can handle all kinds of terrain including gravel, grass, snow, mud and sand.
You've got the ABS, stability control and all these sorts of features that means up to a point it will cover for any mistakes the driver makes.
As we were driving, Matt told me that if you're going down a slope in this car, with a press of a button, the car can actually stop without the driver pressing the brakes. Also, when you're going up a hill, the car can hold without moving down, as most cars would.
With that button, you press it, and as you go down, the car takes over. You take your feet off the brake and the accelerator. So if I do that now, we're going down the hill, it's not quite the same.
With park assist, the car can actually park itself without the driver's intervention with a press of a button. Even more interestingly, after you press the park assist button, you can leave the car and watch it park itself. More reason why it will cost you a clean 11.5 million shillings, right? As I drove the Evoque up and down the hilly slopes of Karen's landscape, driver comfort came out as the most treasured works of the Evoque. When it comes to performance on the road, the Evoque that goes from 0 to 100 kph in just 7 seconds feels comfortable and not irritable. With the all-braking system coupled with dynamic and sporty handling brings a responsive performance. However, the major downside to most urban dwellers owning a Range Rover Evoque is that they will never get the full experience of its capabilities as an off-road machine. All in all, the Range Rover Evoque is here, a car that has been described as the smallest, lightest and most economical range ever. As to how many can afford it, well, luxury comes with some expense. For Autoworld, I'm Betty Kyallo.